So somebody likes the extra water. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We've got a busy day today. Something I've been putting off for a while has got to get done. We've got the water line in our barn where we have that outside hydrant, frost-free hydrant. Well, it may not be frost-free. Who knows now? It's been leaking for probably, I don't know, month and a half, and it finally got to the point where it's noticeable on the water bill. So I finally got a day off of work that I can devote most of the day to getting this thing dug out, check it out, maybe replace parts. But first we gotta get the water turned off out here at the meter. So I screwed up a couple years ago when I put this thing in. I didn't put a shut off between here and the house. So I got to shut the whole house off to come out here and work on this. So I didn't open up any of the faucets in the house. I just opened this one up. I got the hose running out to keep it away out of the barn, out of my way, so it's not as muddy. But I'm gonna put this shut off in here today, I believe, so I can not have to turn the whole house off to work on the water at the barn. So a couple years ago, to tell y'all how this started, there used to be an old barn that set out a little bit further than the current barn. Come out, I guess about right in here or so. So there was a water spigot right here, and one winter it got three or 4 years ago, it got so cold out here that the water line burst. I came out to feed one morning and the ground was just solid ice, looked like an ice ring. So got it dug out, capped it off, and I thought, well, when the ground thaws in the summertime, I'll dig it and put it in the barn. So that's what I did. So I dug it from here, dug a trench all the way out to there, got everything set up, put a steel post in the ground and everything. Thought it was solid. So it's been about 2 years since I've done that, but now it's starting to leak into the barn. And at first I wasn't sure if it was the water or not because of the way that it was leaking. It was coming up out in the middle of the barn a little further. But now I'm sure that's what it is. Our water bill's gone up, so I know it's not just rain. But y'all have a look at this. Look and see what kind of a mess this thing's creating in my barn. See, all that is just water and mud. It's come up through the gravel. The chickens and the ducks enjoy it, but it's getting to be a nuisance. So we're going to get to digging and get that fixed today. Alright, we dug down far enough. Actually, too far. Which, yeah, whatever. Gotta fix it anyway. So, we got it dug down now. We'll clean the rest of it out with a shovel. And then we're gonna get this thing taken apart and get it up out of here. So my water line runs toward the corner of the chicken coop. So I'm gonna have to reposition the tractor a little bit, dig a little more out that way. Because I'm gonna have to go out about another 2 or 3 feet to cut it and splice it, put it back together so it doesn't leak. So let's get to it. Okay, so we got it to here. This is where I hit it with the backhoe. I think that's the last spot that I hit it, right here on this point. So I got it dug back far enough. Good grief. So anyway, I got it dug back far enough. I believe that I can cut it, put a new connector on it, put a new piece on it, put my shutoff valve there. Alright, so we got that much on it done. Now I need to run to town and get all the parts, and I'll be back. Alright y'all, made it back from the store, from town. Got all the parts. I went ahead and bought everything. I think some of the stuff I can reuse, but if it's what is making the leak, then I want to make sure that I had what I needed to get it done now, instead of having to make 2 or 3 trips. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this pipe, clean it up a little bit, cut it, and hook some of this new pipe up to it and see what it looks like. Hydrant out of the ground, out of the way. Alright, I got the shutoff valve when I went to town. I'm going to put this little piece on here. Make sure everything works right, moves. Clean this pipe off a little bit. Get some of the mud off of it. Alright, so that piece is on there. Now, I need a small piece of this pipe because I'm going to run it into that shutoff. So I don't need a big piece. Let's see. I'll go that right here. That's fine. Alright. Okay, so I got my shutoff on there. So before I hook it up, what I'm going to do, I've got a piece of 4-inch pipe, PVC, that I'm going to have to cut around because I'm going to set that down over this valve so I can turn it on and off. So I'm going to get things marked and get that cut. Alright y'all, I got the pipe on, or the valve on here. I got the handle cut so I can fit it inside this pipe. And I got the pipe cut a little bit. See how it's cut so it'll go over top of this valve. So let's put it together. Get this pipe on it, mark it, we'll get it cut. So this valve is going to go right there. So let's cut it off at about a quarter. Alright, so I know where I want to cut it now. Pick it back up out of the mud. So let's go cut this pipe, get it to fit, get the other parts put together, and we'll be good to go. All right, had to make another trip to this to the store. I got the shut-off valve on there now. Before I put everything together, then test it all at once. I'm gonna go back out to the meter, turn the water on, and see, make sure nothing that I've done so far is leaking. As long as it's not leaking, then I can leave the water turned on. The house has water, and this will just hang out until I turn it on. Hopefully, we'll see. We got went out and turned the water on at the pipe or at the meter, and it's not leaking anywhere as of yet. So now we gotta get everything put together.
I ain't got no money the first week of the month. Right up into orbit, my check's the only bound. A landlord thinks a problem, a rent being overdue. What possible solution? I haven't got a clue. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all that matters. Oh, I pray just to feel good at the end of the day. I've loaned on my possessions, all that I can claim. I ain't got a single penny to my name. My neighbor says he's bothered by what I cannot see. Says that I can launder off what clothes should be. But at the end of the day, the end of the day, it's all that matters. Oh, I pray just to feel good at the end of the day. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all that matters. Oh, I pray just to feel good at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you gotta feel good at the end of the day. It's all that matters. Oh, I pray just to feel good at the end of.
All right, y'all, we got everything hooked up. Nothing's leaking. That's great. Unusual for me, but great. So now we will. I'm going to try to get a piece of red brick put under or around this so I can set this pipe down on it. You can see how I got that pipe cut. This will keep the bank from caving in around it, so I can be able to manipulate the on-off lever of the valve. So I want to make sure that I don't crowd it, so I can turn it and get this thing set, and then we'll be good to go. We'll have to secure that to that T-post, and then we've got water again. So I'll show you the end result. I'm going to turn everything off for now so I can get this done. Pay attention and show you all the end result.
Likely the light of mine will burn out in the mountains where I spend my rambling years. I paid my sins from the poor traveling days. Oh Lord, please, can't you hear my prayers? So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Most likely the son of mine will be found in the mountains where I'm born and raised. I paid my duty as the sunny side cutie. Oh Lord, hear the sorrow in my heart. So I rode my buddy up the mountain to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Up the mountain to a place where I can sit in my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Rode my buddy up the mountain. I rode my buddy up the mountain.
Alright guys, we got it done. Thank goodness. We checked it the whole way through. Every stage that we had, or we finished, we checked to make sure it wasn't leaking. Doesn't mean it won't leak tonight, but it wasn't leaking when we got it all put together. We put a pipe clamp on here to tie it to this T-post, keep it pretty sturdy. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this water around it, help this waste rock to settle a little bit. So just gonna put a little water on this and let it soak in, and then we're done. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out our channel for other homesteading content, and you all have a great day. Thanks.